Whoa. That's freaking bright. My girl Maddie on TikTok suggested that I do a makeup tutorial, and I don't have work today, which means that I can do my makeup how I actually want, and I don't have to do like my standard makeup, you know, like when I'm going out and having to look professional and not wear like all the makeup I want to wear. We get to do my makeup how I want. Does anyone have any good skincare suggestions? Look at my skin. It is literally, this is the worst it has been in my entire life. I think it's because ever since I moved back home, I just haven't been removing my makeup as much because I go to bed fairly late and the bathroom is downstairs and all the bedrooms are upstairs, but the floors creak a lot, so I always feel like guilty if I have to get up in the middle of the night to like go do it. So I just need to get in a better routine of like taking off my makeup at like 8 o'clock before anyone goes to bed. I'm a drugstore makeup girl, floor makeup girl, and I watch a video. So this is interesting that I'm the video now. Like, I am the YouTube video. Interesting. Okay, anyways, so I don't know if I want this to be like a makeup tutorial. Like, I'll kind of talk you guys through what I'm doing. Right now I'm moisturizing my skin because I have dry skin. But I'll like kind of talk you through what I'm doing. I'll show you the products and whatnot. But I also don't want this to be like a makeup tutorial. And if you want like an actual tutorial video, I can do that too. But for this one, I don't think I'm gonna make it like an actual tutorial and more of like a get to know me, because this channel's kind of new and a lot of my friends do watch my channel, so they already know me. But for all these new people that are gonna be coming in, I want you guys to know me. I am so cold. My space heater is so loud. I'm like freezing. We'll turn it on low. Okay, low and high sound the same, so we're doing it on high. I won't have it the whole video, so please don't skip out just because of that. But I am freezing. First thing I do is I mix two foundations. I mix this one, which I've had this one other time before and I really liked it, so I got it again. And I also mixed the Fit Me foundation because this one's a little bit lighter. Also, it's almost out, that's why it's upside down. This one's a little darker, but mixed together it like works perfectly. So I'm gonna like just give you guys a little rundown. My name is Heidi. You could have guessed that from the channel name. I turned 21 in a month. I don't go to college. I did go to college for one full semester before I dropped out because it just really wasn't my calling card. So I wanted to do, like, I wanted to be like a park ranger or something, because I love working like in nature, like in parks and stuff like that. And so that's what I wanted to do. So I went to college for law enforcement, so that way I could do that. And then I ended up deciding to dropping out because I realized I'm a creative individual, and where my passions really lie is in content creation and modeling and acting. I'm not the most fashionable person, unfortunately, but I try my best. I ended up dropping out of college. Right now, I do modeling and acting classes, but like, I want to deep dive into that more, so I kind of want to move to like a major city by the end of this year, or maybe the end of next year. I'm not like in a rush because I want to make sure I have like the credentials I need. I have a great portfolio, which I'm working on building right now, and I want to make sure I have enough money to survive out there, especially New York, which is one of my options. Like, it is so, there is so much competition in New York. Like, everyone in New York, first of all, they're freaking gorgeous. Like, they're all super tall, lean, these like earthal beings. And I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'6.5", so I round up to 5'7". I don't have like anything like crazy unique about me. I'm just kind of like an average looking girl. There's a lot of competition in New York. So I have to like weigh out all the other cities that I could live in. Like I could live in Chicago, Atlanta, Miami. So I kind of have to weigh out all of that. I could work in LA too, but I don't think I would do that. But I don't know. I'm gonna weigh out all my options and see what fits best. I would love to turn this channel into a job as well, like a full-time paying job. Because like I said, I love content creation. I just love being able to be creative in general. Like, that's what keeps me going. All right, I have a little confession. These eyebrows aren't real and I don't like the shape, so I'm gonna wipe them off real quick. Okay, now we're gonna apply foundation on my eyebrows so they like totally disappear. Because I'm not messing with this shape that I had. What else about me? I have 2 cats. I love them to death. Those are my children. Literally nothing could separate me from them. I look so crazy right now. Trust the process, trust the process. This is such a vulnerable video for me to make. I'm trying to grow my Instagram following. Like, Instagram and YouTube is where I want to make most of my content if I can pop off like that. But I think TikTok would be my best bet just because TikTok is so easy to grow on. This is the concealer I use. I just got it. I don't know why it's like acting like it's empty. It's not. This is it's just the e.l.f. camo concealer, hydrating. I actually have to take some pictures for Instagram today. So yeah. That's exciting. So literally, I need a dermatologist to tell me what to buy or something. Okay, I'll turn off the space heater now. My sister was following my makeup tutorial the other day because she was like, I'm bored of my makeup. I'm gonna do my makeup the way you do yours. And literally, she was not trusting the process at all, but it turned out really good. I'm like, girl, you just gotta trust the process. Like, right now, I look insane. I look like a crazy person. So right now, currently, I work at a Dunkin', and literally this is like the best job I've ever had. It is so relaxed and so chill and like super easy, and I like am loving this job. Okay, now that I look like the literal moon emoji, I look like an alien. I use Wet n Wild. Like I said, I use drugstore brands. This Wet n Wild stick, I actually don't like it that much. I just got it, so I've never had it before, but whatever. I just feel like it's too muddy of a color for me. Like, I need a warmer brown, and this is more of like one of those like gray browns, you know what I mean? This is how I do my contour. So that, and I kind of dip in right there, and I go on my cheekbone, on my jawline. I go extra on my chin. And my nose, I put it right there. I'm gonna go down my nose and a little line on top. Boom. I worked at a Starbucks in a Kroger, so it wasn't like an actual Starbucks. And literally, you could not get anything for free there. Like, I couldn't even get a free drink. It was all like a 50% off, which was really annoying. Worked at a Barry's Bagels. I actually got free stuff there, but their food wasn't that good, so it wasn't really worth it. And then when I worked at Hooters, you literally did not get anything for free unless like a cook sneaked it to you. But like if the manager found out, they would literally throw it away, which is like so stupid. It is not costing you anything for me to have a free meal. And I don't even need like a full meal. I just need a snack. I need more. So I accidentally wiped it away. That's the other thing I don't really like about this product that much, is like it's really hard to blend out without accidentally like getting rid of all of it. My base has actually turned out pretty good today. Now I go in with the Spit Me powder. It's literally like bottom of the barrel powder. And I take one of these, and this is just to set like my under eyes and whatnot. The other thing about like moving to a major city, which is something I do definitely want to do, it's just like, how do you do that? Because when I was in New York, literally it took like Biden was in town, So like it was busier than it normally should be, but still, like it literally took an hour to drive 8 miles. I'm like, how am I gonna move my stuff to New York? Because I'm not throwing it all away. You know, like I wouldn't be against like buying like a new bed and like couch and stuff once when I get there and just having it like shipped there. I'm still gonna want to bring like my kitchen stuff, my clothes. I have cats. Like, how am I gonna move all that stuff? I definitely would have to drive and then like, or have someone drive me, because I probably wouldn't even own a car at that point. I don't know. That is for me to find out within the next 2 years. I already have some people that are on board with like moving with me too. So like I already have roommates, which is nice. Okay, I use SheGlam. This is the first time I've ever used SheGlam. Well, not like the first time, but the first time I've ever owned this product. And it's actually not half bad. This is the shade Devoted, and it's their liquid blush. And it's actually pretty pigmented. Like, this is literally all I need. That was 1 dip, 4 dots each side. I don't like a lot of blush personally, which if you saw my last video, you would know. Boom. All done. See, that's all the blush I need, just a little bit. But if I turn my face this way or this way, you can see it, but it's not like in your face. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, but it's gonna take a while for me to find my stuff, so I'll be right back. Okay, I finally have all my products. That took so long. First, I'm gonna just spoolie out the few hairs I have and get them in the shape I want. Today, I want more of like a straight across brow. This is why I love having like no eyebrows and like shaved off brows, because if I just want to change the shape one day, it's really easy for me to. Boom. Now let's try to match that on the other side. Okay, my eyebrows look nothing like each other, but I like this one a lot more, so I'm gonna try to get rid of some of my brow on this side to make it a little bit thinner to match this one. Even though my eyebrows look nothing alike, I'm just leaving them because I'm so happy with this one over here that I don't want to change this one that much. We're gonna see if a little bit of concealer on the brow will help thin it out a little bit. Okay, that definitely helped. I'm done. I'm not touching them anymore. What I do though, which a lot of people find weird whenever they find this out, but I take eyeliner and I put it on the ends of my eyebrows because I just feel like the eyeshadow never is like black enough. Okay. Cute. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. How I do it is I literally just take this, make a line, make a similar line. Mama, we're all gonna die. I'm struggling with my eyeliner today, so I don't even know if I should tell you what I'm doing, because it's not correct. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just trying to mimic that on the other side. At this point in the tutorial, it's kind of hard to talk you through what I'm doing because this is like the difficult stuff. Okay, my eyeliner kind of looks like booty hole, but this is the point where we fix it. So we're gonna take some concealer again and outline it. And this is gonna help like crisp up the lines, make it a little bit more even if anything's uneven. Look how much better that looks already. This one's more up and that one's more down, so my face looks like... Can the purge sirens please stop? Oh my gosh. I'm literally trying to give a tutorial. Anyways, moving along. Now I'm gonna take black eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in the corners so that way it gives the illusion that I'm better at eyeliner than I actually am. See how much better that already looks? Oh my gosh. And then I just kind of drag it forward until it kind of fades out on its own. Like that. I'm trying to think what else is new in my life. This this video, like, the thing is like, this would be a way easier video to film if I was like in high school or something, because then I would just like fill you in on all the high school tea. But like, I'm not in high school, I'm not in college, like I have no tea going on in my life. I look kind of insane right now, but that's how you know your makeup's gonna turn out good. I'm debating if I want to do my lashes next or lip combo. I kind of want to do my lip combo because I'm sick of working on my eyes. First of all, I'm using these Smile eyebrow pencils, and I'm using them in these 3 shades, a brown, neutral, and kind of like a pinky brown. And I'm gonna go in afterwards with this NYX butter gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. So I start with my lightest color and then kind of working from there. I need to sharpen it, hang on. Yeah, I'm literally running out of things to talk to you guys about. Already introduced myself, told you I'm a bum, I'm single. Actually, funny story, so I was dating this guy and we were dating for like almost 2 years, and he cheated on me, but the way I found out was crazy. So basically, I don't know exactly how I found out, to be completely honest. Like, I don't know, I found out the girl's name and I have no idea, like, I don't remember how I found out the girl's name. Oh wait, I do remember. Okay, so I do not condone like going through people's phones unless you have like probable cause, which I did. So basically, my then boyfriend at the time, he had went on like a 4-day bender, okay? And literally he was like avoiding me at all costs. Like, I would go to work and he would like come back to the apartment, like get clothes on, and then like I'd come home from work and he was like out with his friends. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Why aren't you hanging out with your friends when I'm at work and then we can hang out, you know what I mean? So that was kind of the first red flag to me. And then literally I did not see him at one point until 4 days later. I did not see him for 4 days, and I lived with him, which is kind of insane. Like, how are you gonna live with someone and not see them for 4 days? Again, I don't condone going on people's phones, but he went on mine all the time, like looked through it, because he was just convinced. Well, he was like projecting, I think, at this point, but he was like projecting that I was cheating on him because he was cheating on me. And so like he would always be like, you're cheating on me, you're cheating on me, I just know it. But I wasn't, because I'm not a crappy human being. So yeah, he was just projecting a bunch, which that was honestly one of my first red flags. I'm like, why are you projecting so much onto me? Like, oh, you're cheating, when you have no cause or like probable thought of me actually cheating. Cute. Anyway, so he was like projecting onto me, always going through my phone. Obviously he never found anything because there was nothing to find. And then he went missing for like 4 days, and when he came back, I had just acted like everything was normal because I am not gonna show all my cards like that. And so he comes back and I went through his phone. I actually went through his phone twice. The first time he still to this day doesn't know that I went through it. So the first time I went through his phone is when I got the girl's name. Her name was Maya. And so I had found this Maya character on his phone, and I didn't see any actual like text messages of like them cheating or him cheating. I mean, not them, she wasn't with anyone. But I just sent her like a very nice DM. Like, I don't have it anymore, I don't think, but I literally was just like, hey girl, like girl to girl, can you just tell me like if anything happened like with this Braden guy, because that's my boyfriend, and I would appreciate you if you told me the truth. Like, I'm not gonna try to fight you, I'm not gonna do anything, I need to know for my relationship's sake. She never responded, so I was like, okay, whatever. So then I decided to kind of confront my boyfriend at the time about it. So I walked up to him and I was like, hey, are you cheating on me? And he, of course, he was like, no, why would you think that? I think you're cheating on me, if anything. And I'm like, okay, well then who's Maya? And he was, you know, playing stupid, and then he was like, oh, like she's one of He has this friend named Justin, which I can't stand. Like, he was always like rude. Like, literally I would bring Justin around like my other friends and stuff, and he was like rude to them. He'd be like rude to literally everyone. He was just an instigator. He thought it was funny, but the truth of it all was that he was just so insecure with his own self-identity that he had to project that onto other people by making them feel bad about themselves. But he was just a terrible person. But anyways, he was like, oh, Maya's just one of Justin's friends. And I was like, Brayden, I'm not stupid. Like, okay. And so then I told him to kind of freak him out. I was like, well, I messaged her. And he was like, why would you do that? That's so weird. And stuff like that. And like trying to make me delete it. So I told him I deleted it. And I did delete it. I just resent it afterwards. So then that night, I had woken up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, it was really hard for me to go through his phone. Like, I had suspicions of him cheating on me like a long time prior to me actually finding out that he was cheating on me. But I just had no opportunity to like go through his phone, because he was the type of guy where like if he's going to take a shower, he's taking his phone in the shower with him. If he's going to the bathroom, the phone's going with him. If he's going to sleep, he puts his phone right underneath his pillow, like where his head is, and like sleeps like that. He would stay up late. Like, he would always fall asleep after me. So, you know, I go to bed, whatever. Something woke me up in the middle of the night. I don't know what it was. I think it was literally God himself waking me up in my sleep. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is my opportunity to go through his phone. So I grabbed his phone and I went into our bathroom, and I just sat down very quietly and I went through it, and I was completely right about everything. I saw him sending messages to his friends and stuff like that, being like, oh my god, she sent a message to Maya, whatever, and stuff like that. And like his friends, the way that they responded, they were like, that is so bad, like blah 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 blah, that can't happen, you know, all this stuff. Like, literally, I'm sorry, but if I read a text message and your friends are like, that's so bad, like what happened? These are the lashes I use though. Very nice. Anyways, also his friends have like very poor judgment in and of themselves. So the fact that they're like, oh my gosh, that's terrible, like what happened for you to the point where your friends recognize that it's horrible? So yeah, like if these people with questionable morals are texting you and being like, oh, that's really bad if she finds out, like what did you do? He also had this girl best friend. I don't even remember her name because she was like so irrelevant. Literally, they were like friends, and I was like, ew, why are you friends with her? And then he like especially became friends with her once when he started cheating on me. So I still to this day like don't like her, because it's like, ew, that's trashy. Like, how are you gonna be guy best friend or a girl? How are you gonna be someone's girl best friend but not like for the girls? You know what I mean? Like, that's just trashy to me. But anyways, so yeah, so he messaged that girl too. Again, I wish I remembered her name. Well, I don't need her in my life. Like, I don't need to know her name, but for the sake of this video of calling everyone out, like, that'd be nice. I'm living for this lip combo, oh my gosh. But yeah, so then I saw all those text messages with his friends, and I was like, okay, babe. I started applying the lash, but I was responding to my mom's text message. Okay, we're gonna try that again. But yeah, so we broke up, and literally, so after we broke up, I had decided, I was like, you know what, I don't want to live with you. So I went and lived with literally one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world, Lizzie. Love her to this day. And so I just went and lived there, and I still had a key to the apartment, so like I could go in, grab some new clothes and stuff like that, whatever. Literally, I came back to the apartment, and mind you, like I said, I had 2 cats. I had trusted him to take care of them if he was going to be living in the apartment, which he said he could do. I'm to find out, he was like not even home most of the days that I wasn't there. And when I came back, my cats had no food or no water. And I was livid. And then, to make matters worse, my key to the apartment had broken. So then at this point, I didn't even have any access to get into the apartment. And so I was like, are you kidding me? So I went off on him. Like, I literally called him and went off. And he was like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm sorry. You can cheat on me. You can screw me over, be a terrible boyfriend to me. But you are not going to treat my animals poorly. Like, that is not what's going to happen today, babe. And on top of that, the apartment was disgusting. Like, there was literally like old food sitting out, and there was gnats everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Like, I was gone for like a week, I think. I don't even think it was a full week. I think it literally was like 5 days. And the apartment was trash. My cats weren't taken care of. And so then I finally told him, I was like, listen, my key's broken. Give me your key and move out. And so he was like, I'm not doing that. Like, this is my apartment too. And so I was like, you know what? I'm taking matters into my own hands. So that's exactly what I did. You can earn your spot here if you want, but you're not gonna just treat everyone poorly, me and my cats poorly, and then expect to still live there. Like, no. So then from that moment forward, I was like, listen, you can come get your stuff. I will package it all up for you all nicely. I won't even throw glitter in it like some girls would. I just want you out of my life. That's how badly I wanted him out of my life. I didn't even want to do anything petty to the point where he could like find an excuse to like talk to me. I was just like, get out of my life. I finally had him like all moved out and whatnot, and I had to take care of all the bills at that point, which I was fine with doing. Oh, mind you, when he cheated on me, his defense was, so at the time I was working at Hooters, and he was like, well, you basically cheat on me every time you go to work. And literally, I had lost out on so much money that I could have made in tips from giving people my number or from hitting on a guy or whatever, and I didn't do that out of respect for him. Like, I literally was just a server there. I was not hitting on anyone. I was not doing anything extra. Like, I was just like, hey, what can I get for you? Oh, water, okay. Say, oh, what he did with this girl was he literally made out with her, spent the night in her bed, and I was convinced they did more. He would not admit to it, but like, there's no way you're gonna spend the night in a girl's bed and not do more. Like, at least get something, if you know what I mean. That's what he did when he cheated on me. He didn't just like emotionally cheat on me, he like physically cheated on me. And he was saying me working at Hooters was like the equivalent to that. And I was like, babe, no. Like, what? My eyelashes look like crap, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's basically all there is to that story. I haven't spoken to him since, which thank God. Okay. Well, my makeup is pretty much done. Like, that's all I gotta do. Let me put all this away. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That was really fun. It really felt like I was just on FaceTime with my bestie. This is the final product. My eyelashes look really bad today. Like, really, really bad. I gotta go take a nap in this makeup so it looks a little bit better. But if you enjoyed this video, subscribe. I do a lot of lifestyle content. I'm gonna try to be uploading more regularly, so yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches later. See ya. Thanks.